Hello? Hello? under low boughs. The birch white, the green turf under, there should be ghosts by moonlight wandering. Their attitude strange, the human tree slowly resolves on its bowl, all around. Downcast looks, the direct dreamer treads out in trance, his lay unwavering. Strange decorum, so prodigal of vows, yet lost its thought, and self-absorbed they meet, impassively, without acknowledgement. A courteous nation, but unsocial. Fields full of folk in their immunity. From human ills, crestfallen and serene. Who would have thought these shades are lively fiends? Surely these acres are Elysian dreams. gosh, does it deliver? Oh, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Jamming and JimJams with me, your host, Jason the Gat Jervis. How is everybody today? Oh, I've got really, really mucky glasses. Welcome. It's a Sunday night. We're in the lounge with a giant synthesizer that sounds incredible. Let me just see who's in the chat this evening. So, Doommonger, Tonesmith, Biscuit, Tanith Valaqua, Droigon, thank you very much for the coffee. Very much appreciated. Smarties 1970, Recon, Marky, hello. The Wookie, Kent Spong, and Vert TV, Thomas Yon, Aaron Barris, Azio Head, Synthepotamus, James Dyson, John Alchemy, good evening. Tajurka, welcome. So Edward Kelly and Doe. Cressy, what up? I'm shouting. I think I got excited during that jam. A bit more beaty, meaty. Big and bouncy, isn't that the album from the Who? Who, the Welsh Who, obviously. So welcome, people of Earth. Your attention, please. People of Earth, your attention, please. Yes, so, the Crazy Wabbit. What up? There's some French flags. Imagine that. Thomas Yon, indeed. Welcome, all of you. And if you have... Yes, so there we go. I'm going to put that back in forward position now. Welcome to Jamming and JimJams. It sounds a bit echoey. I don't know why that is. Is this in sync? Why does it sound echoey? I wonder. It's going to do this, do that, do this. Maybe it's just the room. Maybe I'm just not used to doing... Well, I'm not. This is the third living room session in this particular style. So anyway, welcome to the show. We'll talk a little bit about some of the synth and the way I got this all working. But in the meantime, let me just point out Steve Sonuslucis in the chat, who is our solo moderator, a Jervite spanner. So if you need to get my attention for anything, a question perhaps, please preface your question with not one, not two, not three, but 4Q. And that will get my attention and Steve's. My laptop keeps going to sleep. So there we go. Hey, Roz, what up? So we've got some questions already. So let's have a little look at those questions, shall we? And then we'll go. And don't forget to quickly just like the stream as we go. Those kind of metrics apparently work wonders with massaging the algorithm when we want people to come and find us, don't we? If you're one of those lurking gherkins, perhaps on the back of your sofa, watching me in your handheld device or on your televisual thing, or maybe a computer, welcome. You're important too, but just reach over and hit that like button. Thank you. Thomas is looking at me. Jackson is here. Both cats are here. Do you want to come up? Do you want to say hi? He's vibing me again. Come on. You can come up. Yes. Azio Head. That's what happens. I saw that. Okay, so oh, hello. Jackson's under my seat. What was that? Do you want to? Oh, that's why the microphone sounds weird, because it's on the floor, and that's why Jackson sounded loud. That's in breathing, by the way. Tom. That's a little bit of breath. Okay, well that makes all the sense in the world why it sounded weird then and echoey. I do apologise for that. And if you're watching this after the event, you may laugh now. Okay, there we go. Some questions. That's what we're going to do. Let's have a look at the scores on the doors. Oh, hello. Steady on. So glasses off. Okay, so we've already answered the tear jerk. Oh, hello. Where do I get my what now? Stop that. So Vert TV did Tom turn up? Yeah, I think I answered that one in the comments before the show anyway. But yes, Tom did turn up because of course it was bonfire night, the 5th of November last Wednesday, and we only had Jackson in here. Okay, so Tearjerker asks, where does Jervis get his thoughts from? They just appear.
I don't really know. Into the ether, I believe, is probably more appropriate. What have we got? Temperabotto. Does anyone ever use those 2600 built-in speakers? Yes, I did. Because when you've got it in a lounge environment, you're not plugged into your studio, or I'm not using the streaming equipment. It's just nice to sit down, and I tell you what, the positioning on the full size. Oh, I'm getting excited there. On the full-size 2600 means that they're really beautifully positioned between your ears. So you get that wonderful spread. A good quality butter. Unsalted, of course. So Kent Spong asks, so what version of 2600 is a clone of? The first one. The first one. 3 versions of the 2600, I believe. This is the first one from 1971 to 76. Then they copied the ladder filter. Moog went mad, and then they did the orange, the second version of that, which lasted until 1980. I think the last production models were 1980, 1981, I want to say. So yeah, so this is the first one, and it's tremendous. And as we've said before, there's no jiggery pokery. There's no, oh, wouldn't it be nice if we could put this on there? No, it's exactly as it would have been in 1971, and I fully endorse that as a vintage, instrument. I don't want them to fiddle with things. Leave it as it was. Synthpotamus asks, are you feeling especially JimJammy this evening? Yes, I am. I've gone for the smoking jacket and the purple cravat. So, Temperabotto, without MIDI, what kind of clock in does the 2600 have? If any, it does have a clock in. I'm using the Step Brother, not to be confused with the film, which of course is excellent and hugely hilarious. I'm using, let's have a little look. Okay, breakdown time. Not to be confused with break dance time. Okay, so we've got, how can we do this? Right, so I am using the Circuit Rhythm as the master clock. That's got a sync output. I'm gonna say 24 ppq going into the start. So when I press play, oh, it's not wide enough, is it? This is the thing with. Is that better? Is that better? Yeah. So it's going into the start stop here on the Step Brother, which is This is not a clone of, or no, sorry, not clone. This is not a reproduction of the ARP sequencer, although part of it is. It's got an oscillator envelope and VC, a pair of VCAs there, which I've been using to modulate the CV in on the sequence, because you can do that kind of stuff as well. Let me see. Where's that one? 3 and 1. 3 and 1. There we go. So yeah. So the sequence 1 and sequence 2. Okay. So 2 different sequences doing 2 different things on here. And halfway through, I decided I was going to sort of double up one of the oscillators. But we'll get into that in a minute. But sync in goes to here, and then the clock out goes into the external clock in on this in general. Okay, so that's you can see it triggering nicely. If I just hold that there, isn't that beautiful? So I mean, a lot of this kit that we buy now has the ability to interface with older equipment, and I mean, if anyone's been through the ring with this stuff for years, a lot of you guys, you know that that's not always been the case. And to the people like Kenton, who were our saviours at giving us the ability to interface one piece of kit into another, and various retrofits, Kent Spong, which he would have taken your DCB enabled Juno probably, and put something more useful like MIDI on that for you for a price and a beer. Okay, so yeah, so that was it really. This is a Circuit Rhythm. It's an 8-track monophonic sequencer, so basically designed for drums, but obviously you heard. Hopefully you recognised the sound of Jackson in there. A couple of Jackson samples. I have got some new ones of Tom, but I haven't quite had the chance to put them on here. But that will be I do promise you, there will be memberships. Team Tom, Team Tom, Team Jackson. So yeah, you'll get your sample pack with your membership. But yeah, so that really is as simple as that is. And it was coming out mono because I'm limited with what I can do mixer wise. But I think you'll agree. It just I perhaps would have liked a nicer hi-hat sample, and the bass drum was a bit flabby, but I'm nitpicking. Hopefully it did the job. What else have we got? So, have we got any further questions? Yeah, so that answers tempera buttos. And I don't like MIDI very much. Having been constricted by it for so many years, the ability to interface properly with this old equipment excites me more. And I think that's where I'm finally getting to with modular. I'm finally, it's clicked with me in the last year or two. And I'm really feeling that that's somewhere that I'm at home with. And I think I've always been at home with vintage synths. So having this beautiful, oh, look at it, just look at it, look at that. It is megalithic, isn't it? It is megalithic. Beautiful. And I love the dark grey as well. I mean, they do it in two different versions. They do it in the black livery with the orange squares, but I don't know, I like that. I like that dark grey. What do you? Jackson likes the dark grey too. Are you trying to come up? Do you want to say hi? Or are you going to sit under another table? I've had all sorts of things. I am restricted with space here, and I put a little table, an occasional table out, and managed to knock it over there, ergo breaking a little plate, knocking my coffee over, and I don't know why I've gone Scottish there, but I had to clean that up. Anyway, so apologies, I should have spotted that. What should you have spotted? All links available. Okay, good. So Biscuit, so prejudiced against non-full size. Yeah, absolutely. You know me, come on. You need to set fire to a smoking jacket to get its fullest. Yes, you do, Roz. I have a lit candle over there, but I just can't get to it. Otherwise, we might go into that. Oh, behave. Oh, thank you. Caught it. Not very long, is it? 10 minutes before it goes off. Even if there's something going on, which there is. It shouldn't do that. You know these things. QQQ, what was that's Jackson. Smarty. That was Jackson. Do you want to hear that? We'll go through that in a minute. Wookie, what about us dog lovers? What about you? I don't have access. I do. Our neighbour's got a gorgeous dog. I am an animal lover. I don't mind dogs. I do love cats, but I don't mind dogs. Isn't that right, Tom? Although I don't know if he's been bitten by a badger, a fox, or a dog. There was quite a reasonably sized, wound in his leg. He's healing, by the way, really well, naturally on his own, which I like, because at the end of the day, all the vet does is dress the wound. I've done that, and give you antibiotics. And I think if he's got a clean wound, I've got some pain relief for him, which left over from the bite in his head, which some of you won't know. He got attacked. I think he just goes looking for trouble. Tom is a fighter, and I think he got into a fight with either a fox or a badger. We're still not. There's still no evidence. I haven't yet got round to putting one of those little cameras on him. But do you know what? Wouldn't that be cool? Tom's adventures in the garden. Oh, anyway, right. So let's have a listen. Let's go through the jam then. Let's do it piece by piece. So, Jackson, do you want to come up and say hi? Are you feeling? Oh, he's coming. Oh, I did try and put the. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Isn't that right? Oh, are you slowly coming around to my lap, aren't you? He's not a lap cat. This is... Oh! Hang on. I'm not doing that again. Remember, if you've watched this long enough, you've known that Jackson actually pooed in the studio. Oh, blimey. That's a smelly one. I don't trust you. Go on, out you go. Into the rain. I think that's what you've been asking for, isn't it? No? You want to go out or not? No? It's cats and rain, isn't it? They don't really like the rain. Or Lorraine. So if you know anyone called Lorraine. You do like Lorraine. Oh. Well, it's up to you, but you have to make your mind up. I'm going to close the door. Squish, squish. Oh, no, he's not gone out, but oh my goodness, that did smell bad. Right, so Jackson, that's your 5 minutes. Okay. I'm going to let him out of the room. Just if he's going to do that again, I'll leave it open. He might want to come. Oh, do you want to go out? Oh, I see. Oh, I do. I don't do this live stream to walk around my house with my cat whilst leaving a camera in a room that has not me in it. Has not me in it. Has not me in it. Has not me got. Oh, who knows? It's Sunday. It's the end of the weekend. Some of us have work tomorrow. Right, there we go. So Tom is just looking regal over there, aren't you, mate? Right. Okay, I'm back. Cat's out with the bag. Tom's looking incredibly handsome. Can I do this without making it bad? Oh, hello, no, I've got just mobile phones and are not really great, are they, for this kind of thing? Are we going to zoom in on you? Cat cam. Can we do that? Can I do that? Can I think I can do it. There you go. No, I can't. It's going to go. Oh, I can't zoom. I can't rotate that zoom. Sorry, buddy. Oh, that's a good look. That is a good look. Right. Okay. So we'll just leave that there for a minute. So all of you have been concerned about Tom. He is fine, aren't you, mate? Aren't you? Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's get back to the job at hand. Okay, so if we'll go through the samples here, any questions come in? Oh, I don't like this. The sound of material in a material world. So let's just, yeah, we can hear that. Can we? No. If I do this, yeah, let's just do this. So hi-hat. Let's get the effects off, I think. Oh, it's not an easy option here. But oh my goodness. So we had that going on. It's not terrible, but it does have a bit of a sound to it that I'm not that au fait with, not fussed about, to be honest. Okay, is that a good one? No, that's quite cheeky, isn't it? Tom, he does make me laugh, that cat. Right, so it's not really showing us anything, is it? So that's the hi-hat. And of course, then we got 4 to the floor. Again, quite a rounded kind of kick. Not bad. Anyway, so had a bit of that as well, didn't we? Don't mind a bit of that. This is, I think, what you're on about. I mean, you can hear that it's a cat now, right? That's a good sample, isn't it? Isn't it a good sample? Bit of stand-up bass towards the end. I programmed that in. It just felt like it needed a little bit of extra to push it along a bit. And then we had... Oh, that was something else. I don't even remember using that. At one point, I was actually playing something, though. I can't even remember which track that was. It might have been this. It sounded very kind of Middle Eastern, which I was very happy with. So these are the samples of Jackson. They're pitched up a little bit. Oh, and then I put in a second beat just to sort of extend, sort of push it along. I've got samples of loops in here, but I couldn't get, prior to the stream, I couldn't get something I felt was appropriate for the jam that was coming. So I didn't use any of those. And it's always a fiddle and a faff to get a loop to just sit nicely sometimes, I think. And this was not the night that it was sitting. I've used loops many times. So that's kind of my sample arsenal. Oh, hello, David Poole. Don't put TCP or anything like that on a cat's wound. Not good for them. I don't use TCP. TCP. Funnily enough, I've been using Dettol occasionally, which I think works really well. You're going to tell me off now, I suppose. Not good for them. I found out the hard way. Just warm water, which is what I did first, but then they won't like that. He didn't like that. But you know, really good. But you know, for dress. I think any other cat would probably go for you, but he's so compliant. But he's been good. But yeah, it's. I didn't do a lot, but it seems to be doing its best to heal. Yeah. Okay. So that's it so far. Right. So let's get on to the synthesis. That's me. Okay, let's put it onto this view. Is it this one? It's this one. It's this one. Megalithic. So yeah, I mean, you know me. I love my white noise. I do like a nice bit of white noise. So I'll always start with that. I've gone on a bit Lancashire there. I want a bit of white noise. Let's have a look. Where's it going? Oh. And it is just, as you know, as white noise goes, it's right up there. And of course, I'm using the spring reverb. Sorry, Tom. So that's pink noise. That's white noise. And then brown noise. So what I would tend to do with noise modulation when I'm using the filter is, if I'm opening the filter up, I'm on the darker frequencies, the low frequencies, and then I would bring up to white as they go down. Very little in the way of resonance, because I don't want it to sort of lose its body. And you get that jar-esque kind of end of oxygen. I wonder if he did use a 2600 for that, probably. Or, you know, one of the VCS 3s. He's got all the synthes. That's a missing ingredient in my life as well. I'd need a vintage room. Anyway, so yeah, so that wasn't used as much as it would have been, but we did have. Oh, hello. We did have this little beauty on oscillator 2, which is a pulse. Hang on. Let's put this back off. There we go. Oh. See? Damn you, phones, technology. Oh. Right. You can play with the pulse width, or you can get it modulated by the white noise, pink not the noise. Or VCO1, which is what I was doing in the jam, a bit of that. And over here, you can modulate the filter with itself, which is what I was doing at the end. Just simple stuff, but it's so immediate because it's there and there. Hang on, start that again. It's so immediate because it's like there. Can you see that? Oh dear, there's quite a delay going on. Don't know. And my arm's gone. That's weird. Oh, that camera's... That's what it is. The camera's off. I couldn't see myself. What's going on? Oh, it's... Sorry, guys. It's got plenty of... Yes, there we go. All right, okay. Let's lock that into place. Yeah, so, I mean, as you can see... Let's just stop that. But... You've got VCO2 modulation for the filter. And VCO1, and that was really low frequency kind of set because, and if you look at the sequence, it's just a nice little bass line. That's it there, but the oscillator is set so low down, right all the way down. Lovely square there. And then if you bring in VCO2 to, it becomes almost vowel-like. Beautiful, beautiful machine. So playable. So I decided to patch in oscillator 3, which is a saw. Which doesn't sound, but it is, I promise you, that is the same. All together, and then we bring in back to the windy tundra. Then that's it. Very straightforward little jam that got kind of groovy, and of course, as is my wont. Oh, this book is falling to pieces. Where's the cover? This is the new poetry book from the Penguin. I think it's 1960s book that's just been, I don't know where the back's gone, but there's some writing on it. What does it say? It says, ooh, throats shuddered, hide, applaud. Oh, don't know what that says. I don't even know. And chirp cups. Your guess is as good as mine as to what all that means, but I read a poem from that about mushrooms. Yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of it, really. We've kind of come up to the hour. Any questions I've missed? Let me have a little look. I saw a cheeky one from Synthpotamus. Pay attention. I will say this once more. The cat samples will be available with membership soon. So sign up, become a member of the channel. I've got to sort this out before Christmas, right? And you will get your cat samples, or the cat samples of your hashtag team thing. So if you're hashtag Team Tom, then you get a sample pack of Tom. And the problem with Tom is he's not very vocal. Or he's only just started being vocal, so catching him and getting his samples have been a bit tricky. Jackson won't shut up. So if you're hashtag Team Jackson, then I've already got a sample pack ready for you. So Dilip, are you going to get one like this to keep? Cheaper version maybe? I want this one. If I'm going to get one of these, I would love one of these. It's not on the cards anytime soon. Unless they want me to borrow it, and they want me to make content over it, and do it that way, which can happen. What's that going on there? That's just the synth. That's me. It was just the synth. But I've had a barp, and I've played the carp. I had a barp here for a review, top 10 2022, I think it was, for Toman. It's going back a while, right? That was 3 years ago. And it was the Grey Meanie, which I enjoyed, but I didn't connect with it like I have with this. This has become, I don't know, an extension of my hands, I guess. I don't know. It just feels a completely different instrument, I must say. So there's that. Steve had a girlfriend called Lorraine. Although, excuse me. Oh, God. Oh, that is nice. Right. Well, I'm missing anything in the chat. James Dyson, QQQQ4Q. 4Q. So Tanith. So if I get Team Tom sampled, can it be of him fighting a badger? Well, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? I mean, Tom. Oh, look at you. You're so happy there, aren't you? I don't know if these cameras that they put on these cats. I mean, I've seen, and they look quite big. I think if Tom goes around with something big around his neck, he's gonna get killed by a badger. He's gonna go badger fighting, but he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it, and we don't want that, do we? So I'll just give him a head cam or something. I don't know. You want that, Tom? You want a head cam? Yeah, is that what you want? Can we see you stretching out? No, because you're in a bad position. Anyway, yeah. But yes, there will be samples. There will be samples. Suits your front. It does suit my front room, Vert. It really does suit my front room. Oh my gosh, it does. Although, yeah, it was. I mean, we would normally play board games on the table it's currently on, and Shroomy and I played. Actually, it was a board game she had for, I think, Christmas or birthday. They're very close. Last year, and we hadn't actually got it out and played it. We took it to my sister's, and it didn't get played. So we took it out last night rather than watching a TV or a film or something. And we actually played it, and we played at the dining table, which actually it worked really well. But we would normally play here. So, there is a use for this coffee table. that this synthesizer currently resides upon. But it's ruddy gorgeous. It really is. An absolute beautiful instrument. Beautiful. Let's have another look at it. Look at that. And with the, yeah, so let's actually, Steve, can you give me the link to KMR, because you can buy one of these in the UK from KMR. Yes, I can do that. Can I do that? Yes. Alien. But you would kill him anyway. Yeah, probably would do Vert. They are brutal. Yeah, so if you're watching... Oh, yeah, so if you're watching this in the post and you're not seeing the chat that we're all referencing, and you think, who is that guy talking to? I'm talking to you if you're in the chat talking to me. It's kind of one of those things. Down below, swipe across, and if it says top chat, click on that and do all messages, I think it's called. Is it all messages? Oh, I'm on top chat myself. That's top chat, live chat. So go to that and it will bring the live chat up as well. But all the links that I'm going to be discussing in the next few minutes will be in there. So if you want to go and avail yourself of your radio savings for something as amazing as this, I mean, it's as, I guess, you could go out and find a vintage one and then keep Kent Spong in business by, I mean, he was calibrating one this week and giving it a good service. But this is brand new, but made like a vintage synth, exactly as it would have been with modern components in some respects, which you have to say, I would think that modern components have are probably more reliable in most cases. So yeah, so there is a lot to be said about buying an authentic recreation of an ARP 2600 by Antonis, bought from KMR Audio, our friends at KMR. So yeah, there's that. And of course, if you're, the other thing is that you might need some cables, mightn't you? Because look, it's this. So synth cables have got a little deal on at the moment, so we'll go and we'll do a quick plug for them. So they've got up to 40% off their cables at the moment, so go avail yourself of there. If we can, no longer in production. What is no longer in production? Dilip, what are you talking about? What is no longer in production? Oh, the actual original, because of course the Carp one is a clone made with probably a lot of surface mount stuff, not hand wired like the Antonis. Yeah, there we go. Synth cables. Go get yourself TVC15. Oh, Rosgray, do you, aren't you? So, who is this guy? Who's what guy? Who ID this guy? Hey, Hans Volts, what up? Hey, ASVT 4001. Good combination. So, Kent has all the cables. Kent makes his own cables, which is good. But I don't like soldering mini jacks. I prefer 1/4 inch because I just, they're too tiny. So, any discount on cables, get them. Go get them, Tiger. And of course, you can, with any... actually, I think Antonis do a modular case that goes with this. So if you wanted to keep it all in its beautiful Tolex livery, you can do that as well. And then you might want to put some of Rich's modules in that, which I've got a little... I did one earlier on today, a little Get It Out 1U little reel for the social media, which I'll probably put on after this. But yeah, so if we've got Rich's Etsy store, he has the modular case. I've got the portable case is on offer at the moment. I think we're 25 off. So I mean, go and grab one of those. It's definitely worth your wedge. Oh, KMR link. Didn't we? Oh, Rich, yeah, let's do Rich's. I thought I'd done the KMR replacement message. So we're going through these things. So that's Rich. Go and avail yourself. Fill your boots while you've still got cash this month. You might have just been paid. You might be into the month now. Yes, and there's a code for 20% off, which is, oh, I think that might have, with that, okay, you might want to try Get Jervis 20, because that might still be available. If not, then he'll have individual discounts on certain kits and modules. The Get It Out 1U output modules, only 35 quid or something. Bargain. Grab yourself one of those. Okay, so I think that's kind of, we've talked around. Any further questions? Steve's saving for TC 5000. How do you play board games with cats? Vert, they're not bothered. They're not bothered. Not bothered. They don't come on the dining table either. Jackson would probably be the one that would be more in the way, I think. But otherwise, good. Oh, hello. Yeah, there we go. So, have we got to the end of the questions? Yes, we have. So, don't forget to like the video. If you're watching, if you've come in halfway through and you haven't liked the video, do that. And feel free to comment. I've got some comments to respond to from last week, which I haven't done yet. So apologies and patience. Last week was a really busy week. And I haven't been particularly well. But, it's that time of year. We all get a bit of sniffles, don't we? And we'll feel a bit under the weather. The change of the seasons, what's that about? Plus, we got Mercury retrograde, so look out for those crazy axes. They're everywhere. Let me see. I am Daniel with just one L. Oh, Daniela with just one L. That sounds like the lyrics from a song there, Da Vinci Girl. I am Daniela with just one L. QQQ, how CEO, I ask a question. How CEO? Yes. How should you ask a question? What question would you like to ask? That's the question I ask you. I pose up to you. Hey, George G's, what up? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, all of you. Hope you've had a fantastic weekend. And you've done some good stuff. We've been, it's been good. It's been good. In spite of all that. I had fireworks. I had to work late on the Friday. Well, not really late, but, a little bit. I wasn't back that late, was I? He didn't miss me, really. But it's just, it became a long day, of preparation. I think the problem was I just hit the ground running Friday morning and didn't stop. That can happen. So fireworks, Feuerwerk, and whiz bangs. And then, just a good weekend. So I hope you guys have had a good weekend too. And you're prepared now for the week ahead as we march on towards the middle of November. And we get towards that so exciting time. I made some mince pies today because I had a bit of pastry left over. I made an apple pie. I had some pastry left, so I made some minced tarts, which I may have after this with a cup of chamomile tea ready for Bedfordshire. Anyway, thanks for joining me this evening, and I wish you a great end to your weekend and a fantastic beginning to your week. I will try and, I haven't been able to pop in to see Hardware Jams for a while, so I'll try and do that tomorrow night, just at least to say hi and hang around. But otherwise, back here, everybody, back here Wednesday, 8:30 UK. Will I be in the lounge with this? If I've still got this, it would be, we could do some more patches. We could do something a bit more advanced with it. Because I've definitely enjoyed getting to know it better. So maybe we'll do another one of these. And I do want to do some proper, reels or some decent content with it before it has to go back. So I will have to do some high quality filming. Maybe we'll get it in the sticks, the studio, who knows. Right. Have we got, how much longer do you have the 2600? I don't know. There we go. Right. Okay. Night, James Dyson. Andy, if you're still watching. Right, okay, let's do this. So yeah, let's pin hardware jams. If you don't already know hardware jams, what have you been doing? I haven't done a jam for a little while. Anyway, you could patch from scratch. I could do, couldn't I? Should we do that? Yeah, I'll have a go at that then. We'll do patch from scratch on Wednesday and have a look at some, and hopefully I'll have had a little bit of play with it so I can do something a bit more ambitious. Right, let's do something slow. That was 102 BPM. How's this? Yeah. Okay. It almost feels like it should be like a industrial. There we go. All right, guys. Remember, be good to yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, here we go.